be running the mic through the speakers anymore. Okay, sounds like we're not.
No, when I speak out,
there's an echo.
Well, yeah, it's coming through the speaker. As long as the speaker isn't, I don't know.
Can you hear an echo?
If Tati says it's good, then it's fine.
We have a guest, BB Gun. Hello, BB Gun.
That's Tati's girlfriend.
Still a guest to me. I haven't met you. I'm Alina, BB Gun.
We got gays in the chat.
Gays on stream, gays in the chat, gays on screen, all day.
So many freaking gays having girlfriends and also being gay. Oh, homosexuals, how scientific.
Proper nomenclature.
Did you learn that word in college? You're not gay?
And I don't have a girlfriend, so we're yeah.
If you're not gay, what are you? We are getting
No. We learned last week that we can't say what my response would be on the stream, so you know, if I'm not gay.
Fagoat.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, Tati.
Yes. You're hungry? Are you hungry for visual novels of a romantic nature?
Not where I thought Peril was gonna take us there, but you know.
That's because you have a perverted mind.
I do.
Visual novel time. That's right. Welcome everybody. Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna do a proper intro. So.
I already said my name.
Well, you got to do it again. We're gonna edit this in post-op.
Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Peril Doom, and I'm here with Alina, and we are reading and playing the House in Fata Morgana, which is a visual novel. This is my first visual novel. I'm having fun with my friend Alina, and yeah, does Alina, what do you have to say about it?
Well, you told me I was gonna have to say my name again, but it sounds like I don't have to because you introduced me. I'm enjoying it so far. I feel like, you know, we're still getting settled in. We're still learning what's in the mansion.
Oh.
We've only played in the little garden.
True.
Otherwise, you know, the little princeling's been wandering the streets talking to priests and beggars and jewelers. Well, the jeweler is called Other, but presumably he's a jeweler.
Right.
Maybe it's like a black market, though.
So last episode, I don't know, it feels like the siblings are romancing each other, which disturbs me.
I'm into it.
It's brother and sister. They have a well-to-do family. It was...
Yeah.
What was the girl's name?
Do. Mel and Nellie.
Yeah, it's
Mel
Mel.
is the boy, and, well, boy. And Nellie is,
Yeah, they're both women, really. But, so... We watched Mel awkwardly go to the birthday party for Nellie and was had to dance with her and like do whatever she says, and Mel's just like, why am I your prince? Like, I'm your brother. This is inappropriate. Everyone's looking at us. Oh my god. And I'm really worried about where this is going. And
I mean, I feel like it's like the first arc in this, so
yeah,
it's gotta have a bad ending. I'd be pretty worried about where it's going to. It's gonna be like sad till the end, presumably, right? It's like a gothic, like romantic novel. So yeah, I feel like there's gonna be no happiness for a while for us.
This episode is sponsored by Monster. Bottoms up and the devil laughs.
Who knew?
Okay, shall we get started? Shall we enter the mansion?
We should inspect our memories. But chat, if y'all want to let us know if you associate types of monsters with different things, I would love to hear what you associate different monsters with.
Yeah, okay. Alina has this this theory that different monsters represent different mental disorders.
No.
And that
not different mental disorders.
What?
Not different mental disorders.
You told me there was a BPD one.
Yeah, there's a BPD one, but the white one is a trans girl one.
That's a mental disorder.
Okay, for you maybe.
The pink one is autism? Wait, you know about this?
Thank you. Thank you, chat.
Apparently, I got the cisgender one.
I feel like that's incel.
This is incel?
Yeah.
I'm breaking my incel vows.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Tati
this
even
was
knows the names of them. I don't know the names. I just know BPD Monster and T-Girl Monster. This is all just from being on Instagram now.
This is gay shit.
Mm-hmm. Ultra Rosa.
Okay, we're inspecting our memories.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Don't delete it. It's like, what are you doing?
What's it says lock and delete?
Yeah, so you can prevent people from saving over it, presumably. Ooh.
I used to drink as many pink monsters. I had a collection. It was bad. It gave me terrible acne. Neat.
So for those who are following us week to week, I tried doing voices last week, but I couldn't really. I lost track of whose voice was whose. So you know, it might be on, it might be off. I can't promise anything. I'm not an actress. I'm just having fun out here. Put me in, coach.
Okay.
Can you make the face that Mel is making? Okay. I like it. Jump. Yeah, come through. Hired is, I can't promise anything.
If we honestly, if you
could be
get a setup,
self-employed though.
if you got a setup and you were able to co-host with us, I would let you do some British accents. But I don't know how to do that shit. Okay. Well, you're on spacebar duty, so I'll be.
Well, someone has to read.
I'll be Mel.
Okay.
Yeah. The rain just won't let up. I can't sleep.
I think that's you thinking.
Oh. I wonder what the commotion earlier was about. Oh, because there was like a explosion or something at the birthday party. And it disturbed everybody.
I bet there was an explosion that disturbed everybody at the birthday party. Probably when they were dancing together.
Oh, for goodness sake. It's all the storm's fault. That's why I can't sleep. I'm just fretting over nothing. I'm sure Nellie was right. It was just a cat. Maybe a dog.
I'm a dog.
I can't sleep. I hardly ever have this much trouble falling asleep. Lay down.
What, never?
Go into a bed.
No, never.
Put on your jammies.
Yeah, I mean...
Are these your jammies?
Bro, you're wearing a corset.
That's a whole corset, madam. What could this feeling be, I wonder?
Homosexuality.
It's not quite foreboding.
Homosexuality.
Walking around the house at this time of night isn't going to help anything. But I'm not going to fall asleep just lying here.
You hear that thud?
I did hear the thud. Okay, you're narrator.
Okay. The only sounds that could be heard in the dark corridors were the sharp pitter-patter of the rain, his footsteps, and his breathing. Though he was intimately familiar with the layout of the house, that night, the hallways felt like an endless labyrinth veiled in shadows. No moonlight shone through his windows, so he naturally found himself moving cautiously, despite being in his own residence. Keeping the palm of his hand pressed up against the chilly wall, he put one foot in front of the other. But to where was he supposed to head? Mel, of course, had no way of answering that question himself. If he had anything, it was guidance from above, the path to his destination lit by flashes of lightning. Or perhaps there was something else leading him along. Though he progressed with a fair bit of hesitation in his step, Mel was slowly but surely drawing nearer to one room in particular. He made his way through the seemingly endless halls, past the living room, its fireplace long since cooled, into another corridor. And then stopped outside an Abigail's bedchamber. Zoe Trent wants to know what's going on in this game.
Okay, it's a visual novel, and it's so far about some siblings who may or may not be in love with each other, and something weird just happened at the birthday party, and now it's raining, and there's lightning, and everything's freaky, and something weird's about to happen, so...
Also, I don't know what an Abigail, lowercase, common noun is, so maybe we're about to learn some vocabulary.
Wait, have we not met Abigail yet?
I mean, that's not a person named Abigail, it's an Abigail. What is an Abigail?
An Abigail's bedchamber.
I mean, sometimes I objectify myself like that, but I don't think the game's gonna do that to a girl.
Alright, well, let's find out.
Alright. The dim glow of a lamp spilled through the cracks in the door. A gust of wind is not necessary to make a flame flicker. A person's movements, or vibrations in the air from someone speaking, the slightest of motions can cause the light of a fire to quiver. Shifting subtly, as though nudged by an invisible fingertip.
Oh. I can see light from inside. Is she still awake? A voice?
He seemed to be hesitating. It would not be difficult for him to approach the door and peer inside. But he had reservations about peeping in on another's bedchambers, even if it was his own house. Moreover, this room was assigned to a woman. There was a woman behind that door. What would you do, Master, in this situation? Would you succumb to your curiosity and gaze inside? Or would you respect the owner's privacy?
Oh, is it gonna give us a choice? I shouldn't be doing this. But the voice... it feels like it's calling to... me? Or someone else?
Yes, me, could sense someone watching me at that moment. He had succumbed to his curiosity. He stood on the other side of the door from me, his flaxen eyes open wide, trying to remain as invisible as possible. The wavering in his heart seemed to create faint ripples in the air, which I pretended not to notice. Yes, I knew he was there. I could sense his presence and his wavering emotions. However, I could not begin to speculate as to his true feelings, or how great a surprise this was to him. I too am discovering new facets of this tale by viewing it through the eyes of the mansion. But it is not I who is of concern, Master. It is you. You and...
I know I shouldn't be doing this. I should be ashamed of myself. But I can't look away. Who is that? Her skin, it's so pale you can practically see right through it. Is it that white because she was out in the cold rain? Her hair is white as snow and her eyes, they're like... Like, how do I describe it? My vocabulary truly lacks for situations like this. They look like...
Like blood?
No, that's just disturbing.
Then wine, perhaps.
No, more translucent than that.
Gemstones, then?
Yes, gemstones. Her eyes are like rubies. I've never seen anyone like her before. What could they be talking about?
Mel's eyes were fixed on the peculiar young woman. She had glass-like skin, eyes that glimmered in the flickering candlelight, and snow-white hair that flowed like luxurious silk. But her lips were bluish-purple, her soft, delicate skin sullied with a grime. Her twinkling eyes pointed down at the floor, and her hair a disheveled mess. She was, even at a glance, clearly not a lady of means. The tips of her fingers were cracked from the cold, her nails pale from malnutrition, and her garb little more than rags. However, true beauty is always visible, no matter what it may be hidden beneath. Even wrapped in a veil of insalubrity, even if she thought herself hideous.
I wonder what happened to her.
Mel could no longer avert his gaze from the girl's visage. He had, for the time being, forgotten the shame he felt for peeping. As he strained his ears to hear the conversation taking place inside, a sickly voice arose from the white-haired girl's purple lips. So feeble was the sound that a gentle breeze blowing through the room could carry it away.
I apologize for the trouble.
Think nothing of it. Give your apologies and thanks to the mistress.
Understood. There is something strangely comforting about this house, almost as if I've been here before. If my father were here, I'm sure he'd be quite fond of it.
I'm sorry about your father.
That's not... There's nothing you could have done, I imagine. When you came to our rescue, he was already... Rescue? Father? Was that, perchance, what the commotion was about?
He stared intently, entranced by the scene unfolding beyond the door. A gaze can often signal one's presence to others more effectively than words. The white-haired girl could likely sense him there as well. She flicked her gem-like eyes upward.
Hello?
That was when the boy finally felt a pang of panic. For a split second, his flaxen eyes met her ruby eyes, causing him to recoil from the door. His heart was pounding like the rain outside. Careful not to make a sound, he took 2 steps away.
Did she catch me? I'm not sure. It was only for a moment. She can't have seen me.
The boy did not have the courage to peek in on the room a second time, so he cautiously returned to his bedchamber as quietly as he could manage. But even beneath his covers, he could not erase that girl's eyes from his memory. Her melancholic red irises, her voice delicate as a glass sculpture, her pale, almost lifeless skin, her pure white hair. Every singular detail kept him from banishing her image from his mind. Nor could he restrain his heavily pounding heart.
Who could she be? Okay, these two are the ones making out, or not making out, but embracing each other in the title sequence, right?
Yeah, and the maid is the narrator.
The maid is the narrator.
Yeah, and she's walking us through this whole tale of the mansion from the perspective of the mansion, but she's also in the story, and there she is right here.
I really needed someone to like be the narrator again. Like we haven't seen her for like, it's like 3 days since we've seen her.
Yeah, she like gave a couple of like light comments last week, but not a lot.
Oh, she's cute. Look at Miss Bangs over here. Look at those. Look at those.
Look at those tall girls. Those very tall girls.
Okay.
Look how light the maid's eyes are, and with such dark hair. It's
cuties.
Yeah. All right. Is something the matter?
No, I just thought I felt someone watching us.
It's only your imagination, I'm sure.
So Mel didn't see the maid?
Mel saw the white-haired girl, heard both of them. And now we're finding out that the white-haired girl, I guess, thought maybe she saw a boy.
Okay.
Wasn't sure. If not your imagination, then perhaps some unseen force was watching you.
Unseen force?
Are you familiar with how people refer to this mansion?
Rose Manor.
Yes, indeed. It is called Rose Manor because you can smell the sweet fragrance of the rose garden even at a great distance. But that is not what I meant. It is said that a witch resides within the house.
A witch? I have not heard any such stories.
You probably wouldn't have. It was a very, very long time ago. Nothing you need concern yourself with.
You have a peculiar presence about you.
I'm very tall. Should I consider that a compliment? It's getting late. You should get some rest. A room has already been set aside for you. But first, may I ask you one thing?
Yes?
I do not believe you have given me your name yet.
My name? My name is...
What?
Cliffhanger. L.
L?
Is that the name? Or is that Mel?
I think I was somebody talking to Mel. Wake up. Get up, Mel!
What?
This is cute.
Huh? It's morning.
You disappoint me, dearest Mel. It's very much long since morning. I didn't see you at breakfast, so I came out to find out what's the matter.
I've really been asleep that long?
And Father is too lenient on you, dearest Mel. Oversleeping is hardly proper for a firstborn son.
I know. But before that...
Yes, dearest Mel?
What are you doing in here? You can't just go prancing into a boy's bedchamber. Leave that to the servants.
I did send one for you. You're the one who refused to wake up. Besides, it's not like we're strangers. We used to sleep together all the time.
These two are shipped.
By you literally this whole time you've just been like, they're gonna fuck, they're gonna fuck, they're gonna fuck, they're gonna fuck.
We've been building a tension between them.
She's like 12. Well, no,
Which is what makes it so weird. That's what makes it so weird and uncomfortable.
It was just her birthday. happy belated, Nelly.
I don't want them to hook up. It just feels like that's what this story's taking me.
You're shipping them against your will. I get it. It's not like you're not pro the ship. You're like, this just seems like the obvious ship, right?
That was long ago. Things are different now.
Oh, you're overthinking it, silly. Now hurry up. Out of bed, sleepyhead. No. They're siblings. Sorry. The chat is asking, didn't she just say they hooked up all the time? No, they're siblings, and
they used to sleep in the bed.
Yeah, they just like stayed in the same bed together. Probably because they live in some gothic ass manor, and it would be scary as shit growing up there. But you know, to each their own. I'm not against them hooking up when she turns 18, I guess. But
all right, I'm getting up so you can see yourself out.
Oh my, you look awful, dearest Mel. For someone who overslept, you look like you didn't get a wink last night.
You think so?
You didn't go out on the town last night, did you? Naughty boy.
I would never.
I can't do this voice anymore.
You know that.
You squeaked. I don't think I believe you.
I didn't go out last night or anything. I'm tired because you had me playing cards until late, Nelly.
Hey, we weren't playing for that long. Besides, look at me. I got up just fine.
Anyway, shoo! I can't get dressed with you in here.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Phew!
Oh, I almost forgot Dear Smell.
What now?
Come on, no need to be mean. I'm sure you'll be quite surprised at the news.
You're in my personal space. Oh?
At breakfast, which you missed, Father told us.
Told you what?
Do I really want to say? Sounds like you want me out of your room, dearest mouth.
Manipulative. Please, Nelly.
Yeah, I bet she drinks the pink monster, or the... Yeah. We got a new maid today, from a house we have ties to, supposedly. I've never seen anyone like her before. For supposedly coming from a good family, she isn't very graceful, and I've never seen her at social gatherings. But that's not the surprising part.
Does that maid...
She's peculiar! Has a very unusual appearance, that one.
Have white hair?
What? How do you know that, dear Smell?
Thanks, Nelly!
Hey, get back here! Oh, for goodness sake, what's gotten into him? Bah! At that time, the majority of servants at the mansion were men. However, the ladies of the house all had Abigails, so there were several women servants, myself included. I guess an Abigail is a maid of some kind. The maids, by and large, were selected from the daughters of other esteemed families. It was, you could say, a sort of training before they entered society. The girls would serve at houses even more powerful than their own. And the white-haired girl Mel saw the night before was one such maid. When he heard this, Mel could not sit still any longer.
Oh, I didn't really think this through, did I?
What, you mean spying on a random maid in the middle of the night?
I don't even know where she is. I'm guessing she's probably Mother's maid?
Yeah, I guess all of them, each of the people that lives in the house gets a maid.
Do we like the music or do we not like the music?
I'm into the music. I like the music. I don't know about you.
The game has a very cool soundtrack, I think. I love that they really, like, made a production out of it.
Yeah.
They really have an Abigail. What is an Abigail?
It's some kind of maid. It's like a lady's maid, I guess.
I'm guessing she's probably mother's maid. White hair. It has to be the girl from last night. But
I like Drone, but like just in general. But I assume there's gonna be a lot of interesting music in this game.
I hope that there's a Nightcore remix at some point.
You want to look on YouTube after this?
But
deep down, he was having difficulty believing the young woman he had seen the previous night was truly here to be his servant. And can you blame him? When he saw her, she was an absolute mess. Hardly what you would envision from a girl of class. But he did not seek her to find out whether that was true. He merely wanted to see her once more, to ascertain whether what he had witnessed the previous night was real or his imagination. And he wanted to have an actual conversation with her.
I don't want to run into Mother. That would be awkward.
He was heading towards his mother's bedchamber, but the closer he drew, the heavier each step grew. He rounded a corner, debating whether or not to head back, and stopped in his tracks. On occasion, wishes do come true. When Mel turned the corner, he saw her, the same girl, the same white hair. She appeared to be cleaning the hallway.
And he was getting ready to abuse his power.
She traced along the wooden carvings lining the walls, making certain not to miss even a speck of dust. The girl wore a pristine dress, the uniform of the mansion's Abigail's. There was no longer any filth to obscure her beauty. All that had covered her pure white hair and glass-like skin was no longer. The one thing that had not changed was her listless ruby eyes.
Listless. Pardon me.
While I burn.
Hearing his footsteps, the young woman raised her head. She caught Mel's gaze and for a brief moment merely blinked at him in silence.
Lord Mel, yes? Your father informed me of you. Did he? I guess I don't need to introduce myself then.
I believe she made an attempt to smile, though it was difficult to tell, and she quickly dropped her gaze back to the floor. Flax and Ruby met only for the briefest moment. She seemed to be looking at both someone and no one at all.
Everyone here truly has the most beautiful color of hair. Did you have business with the mistress, Lord Mel? I can let her know, if you would like. No, I was looking for you. For me?
Look at her face.
Mel felt as though all the blood in his body had begun to flow backwards.
Downwards, maybe.
He could not effectively describe the sensation, but in a word, it resembled panic. On his way to find her, Mel had come up with a number of subjects he wanted to talk about, and he generally had little trouble speaking with others. He'd had less experience interacting with women, this was true, but the time he spent around Nellie had kept him from stumbling too much. Until then.
Yes, for you. Why would you be looking for me, Lord Mel? I was wondering how you were doing.
Come here often?
Pardon? I'm quite fine. Good, that's good. That's great to hear. You fool, Mel. What are you even saying? You have more important things to ask, like where she came from, or to tell her she has pretty hair and eyes. But I don't want to trouble her too much. Lord Mel? Yes? Sorry, you just suddenly fell silent. Was I, in your way? In my way? No, not at all. What are you up to? yeah, I didn't even need to ask that. Ah, you're cleaning!
Okay.
Look at her, she's like,
Amazing. What dialogue.
beautiful dialogue.
David Mamet couldn't compete.
Oh, you can just let the other servants take care of the cleaning.
Okay. That's a bit much.
You're one of the noble's daughters we took in, right? Then why is Mother making... No, I'm doing this because I want to. The mistress appeared to be busy, and I could not simply be idle.
I would usually put on a maid outfit when I had nothing better to do. I would want to, too.
But I enjoy cleaning.
She's like, I'm a sub. Don't you understand? How hard is this to get through
This is some
your
bottom for
silly
bottom.
little head? It's true. That's why Nelly is so good for him.
Because Nellie's a bossy...
Yeah.
Well, if you say so. Say, yesterday...
He's really gonna talk about how he came to spy on her in the night?
This mansion is truly a thing of beauty. All the many roses in the garden, even the furnishings. Furnishing has had a great deal of thought put into it. This family must have a wonderful sense of aesthetic. Oh, yeah, thanks. Did she just change the subject on me? I'm delighted to have been given the opportunity to serve at such a magnificent house. Mother and father actually had nothing to do with that, not even the garden. That's all been around since my grandfather's time. This mansion was a complete wreck when he bought it. Oh, was it? Yeah, frankly, I'm surprised he actually paid money for it. The chandelier in the foyer was shattered and only half attached to the ceiling. Most of the decorations on the walls were broken. I can hardly imagine. This is a marvelous, impressive house. I'm sure he'd be flattered to hear it. My grandfather was a bit of an eccentric. He liked to do things people didn't expect just to watch the looks of surprise on their faces. He was the kind of man who would buy a mansion that was beyond repair just to give it a completely new life. Everyone who had seen the property before it was renovated was astonished. They regretted not taking the opportunity themselves, seeing the transformation it underwent. Hee hee. Huh? I was just thinking that you're kind of like this house. What do you mean by that? I mean when you first arrived. Oh, no, never mind. Forget it. What is this?
Did he just remember that the first time he saw her was when he was spying on her?
He was spying on her. Well, was she talking about her father being killed? Do you not remember that?
No, I have bad short-term
She was
memory.
saying, like, she was talking to the maid, and the maid was like, oh, I'm sorry. And white-haired girl was like, it's okay, I mean, my father was dead before you arrived, or something like that.
That's right.
Something
like that.
And then we never got her name.
Maybe I should take notes next week. I don't have a notebook or anything.
Sounds gay, I'm in.
We're not next week. We're off next week. Maybe Peril will stream, but
All by myself?
no, not the game. You might just like stream something.
I have other streams.
Yeah.
We have been streaming for 40 minutes. Just a time check.
Well, I feel like we have to get through this little conversation between these two.
No, never mind. She'll figure out you were peeping on her, stupid.
Dumbass.
She hasn't yet, has she? Yes. It's nothing. The more I think about it, you and the mansion aren't really comparable. Oh? The truth is, it's... being a rundown mess isn't the only reason nobody wanted to buy the house. They say...
Did you see that bloody...
That was strange, right?
Yeah, no. Every once in a while, it does like a little scene switching.
That was blood.
Yeah, that was blood for sure. On like walls or something. Because, I don't know. I'm really digging these painterly ass backgrounds.
That all who dwell within the house shall be met with misfortune. Do you believe it?
I don't know. I just got here. Like, it's her first day?
I'm just kidding. It's not actually true. It's all rumors and hearsay embellished to make the tale more exciting. The rumors only started because of how it used to look. If the mansion truly begot misfortune, then we wouldn't still be here. And it wouldn't explain how my grandfather died.
Wait, death sounds like it's pretty misfortunate.
Do you know how he passed away? No, how did he? Inside a lovely lady.
Good for him. Okay. We get it, he's a top.
He had a whorehouse heart attack? What? Believe it or not, that was how he died, together with a young, beautiful woman.
Zoe Trent says that's how I want to go.
Honestly, the amount of men I've killed mid-sex, it's a good way to go. I suggest it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be inside of a beautiful woman. I want a beautiful woman inside of me, and then I go. That'd be great. That would be perfect. And Peril kills men all the time.
I want a little woman inside of me that grows larger and larger and larger until she like splits me in half.
Yes, please.
And then she emerges from the cocoon of my corpse, covered in blood.
Yeah, sick.
Just girly things.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's how he died, together with a young, beautiful woman. His time ran out while he was making love to her, they say.
What is it? I can't tell her I was peeping on her. Instead, I'm gonna tell her a story about how my grandpa died fucking.
You wanna crawl inside Clifford the big red dog? I think I figured out who Zoe Trent is. I think I know who you are now. His time ran out while making love to her, they say, a rather crude way to go. But he was hardly misfortunate. What did I tell you? Yes? Just so you know, I promise I didn't inherit my grandfather's propensity for such behavior.
Wait, now he's saying he's not even gonna fuck her?
He doesn't.
Are you kidding me?
He does not fuck.
Does not fuck. We have a ball cell protagonist right now.
He needs a transition first. We've all been there.
Yeah, it's true.
I am pure of body and spirit, dedicated wholly to my studies, so...
I am a dedicated whole.
Hey, she laughed.
Good for you, buddy.
My apologies.
Truly.
No, it's fine. Anyways, we were talking about the mansion, right? I've always thought it was kind of a strange place myself. That dress you're wearing, it was found here after my grandfather bought it. You don't see that kind of design around these parts, so I'm guessing it was probably imported. The architecture is really old-fashioned too, which must have caught grandfather's eye. When he announced his plans to buy it, The entire family opposed his decision, but he refused to budge. Renovation upon renovation gave the mansion new life. But, of all his work, he was most fond of the roses in the garden. He collected species from all across the world. Every time he got a new one, he would summon gardeners to arrange and grow them.
Damn, whole employment act over here. Gardeners plural for each new species.
It took incredibly long to complete. There were even some that wouldn't grow in the climate of this land, but grandfather refused to give in. He truly loved roses. I don't really get how someone could be so impassioned about them. It's just embarrassing every time someone calls this house Rose Manor. Perhaps the roses were meant for someone. What? I am simply speculating. Roses make wonderful gifts, after all. Indeed they do. If you like roses as much as Deli, then you're welcome to go see them for yourself. Pick as many as you would like. If anyone asks, just say I give you permission. Don't be shy, I'm sure it'll get tiring if all you do is work. No, I'm sensitive to sunlight. She's a vampire. Oh, that's unusual. Perhaps that explains why you're so pale. I had no idea, that sounds rough. And your skin is so pretty, too. Oh, she's undead. You think she's undead? You don't seem terribly surprised. What? Oh, no, I'm very much surprised. Or would you have preferred a more dramatic response, bitch? No, I expected you to find it disturbing. I'm sensitive to sunlight and can hardly spend any time outside. That makes me some kind of demonic creature.
Sound like
some kind of demonic creature. Ha 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 ha.
Wouldn't want confirmation of Zoe Trent's theory too early.
Zoe Trent thinks she's Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Okay.
Silent question. Oh, you worry too much. There's not a monster in the world as sweet as you.
Real.
Oh.
Oh, look at that pouty expression on his face.
Yes?
Right? I totally agree. 100%.
What do you... Tell me what you agree with.
God, now then she would be beautiful. Were she a monster or a demonic creature, right? Presumably. So, yeah, I agree. I love monsters. Monsters are hot.
This episode brought to you by Monster. You want some? Are the other maids teasing you, perhaps?
Oh, could they tease me?
That black-haired one, especially. She's, how should I put it, a little frightening.
Oh, you like dogs. Got it. Not monsters. I also like dogs a lot. But
Zoe Trent wants her to be Clifford the Big Red Dog specifically. Specifically. Or maybe maybe a big dick hyena girl. I don't know.
But they're also into monsters. So sweet, cool.
I think you two would get along.
It sounds like it. We're very much on the same page. You read all this, right?
Are the other maids teasing you, perhaps? Yeah, I read this. Okay. Almost as if she has a steel heart or something. She's impenetrable.
I can't read the maid narration anymore because I'm definitely not impenetrable.
Just because you're a slut doesn't mean you can't play one on TV.
Yeah.
Or whatever. She's right. Right, she's one of Mother's maids too, isn't she?
Just because I am a character doesn't mean I have character.
Now, I'm even more worried. You can put this like on your lap or something.
Oh, does it
Might be-
reach?
yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
Since you refuse to follow my instructions, you are henceforth Hellspawn. I can imagine her saying that.
Look at the conspiratorial glance on his face.
Oh, and again. I'm very sorry. No need to apologize. In fact, I wish you'd laugh more.
Tell better jokes.
Why can't a pretty broad like you just smile more often, huh? Why is Mel kind of a chump?
Because it's like the 1620s.
She's actually very kind to me, and everything she does with incredible precision and efficiency.
Oh, okay. Everything she does to you.
She looks so young, and yet she has such skill. How long has she been here in the mansion? Actually, she's been here for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long. No one knows how old she is. It's kind of creepy. I have never once considered her such. Sorry, you're right. It's bad manners to speak ill of others. Either way, she still scares me. It's like there's no light in her eyes, or like her smiles are all faked. That doesn't make her any less pretty, though.
Damn. Lord of the Manor trying to get with all the maids. A tale as old as time.
The conversation died. I had to think of something else to talk about. Yes, you can ask me anything. Does the master, your father, Lord Mel, often retire from the mansion? I have not seen him around. Oh yeah, father frequently returns home. This mansion is actually our secondary house. Why do you ask, though? I was just curious, nothing more. Oh? Yes, what is it? One of the maids asked to see me, so I should be on my way if you'll excuse me. What? Oh, alright, see you later then. Goodbye. Smooth one, Mal. Alright, one moment. Since you're sensitive to the sun, I can pick some roses from time to time for you. For you to decorate your room. Lord Mel. That's all. Sorry for holding you up. Why am I so bad at this? She definitely thinks I'm obnoxious. I want to hide under a rock. I want to reverse time and try this over again. Roses are not becoming of me. He is too kind.
Shall we begin a new scene?
Oh. No, we've been doing this for an hour. Do you want to do another scene, or how?
I'm open either way.
Alright, let's do one more.
Okay.
You have my thanks, Father. And I apologize for being late today.
there's something unusual. You not being punctual. Maybe next week we'll go a whole month without rain. Do you have mercy on next year's crops now?
You hyperbolize, Father. What's happening? What is happening?
So,
Was that weird?
did something nice happen? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Is the music like falling over itself? Is that just me?
Yeah, it's going.
Okay. Huh?
You look like you're in good spirits. Zoe, of us or of the music?
Is our audio okay?
It's because my breathy ass priest voice. Okay.
You don't hear the music? The music is so loud in my room. That's funny.
I can't hear myself over the music, so I feel like I'm like shouting.
We're like blasting it right now.
Yeah, I think we need to figure out how to just like pipe the music directly.
Or you could literally just turn it down.
Yeah, but if they can't hear it on this? Okay.
I mean, I could turn the music up for you.
No. Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as you're not turning it down.
There, I turned the music up for the audience a little bit.
Okay.
It's not playing right now, but I did. Do I know? Nothing. Something did happen, didn't it?
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh wait, that's you. You're priest. Sorry. Do your priest.
Something did happen, didn't it?
It's all over my face, isn't it?
Okay. Good for you, Mel. People prefer an open book to a face of stone.
So it is.
People may prefer it, but it's not a good trait to have for social engagements.
What?
Not the kind of engagements you'll be having anymore. I'm sorry. Don't look so dejected. For now, at least, there's nothing wrong with that. So tell me, what has you in such a joyous mood, Mel?
You torment me so, Father. We've taken on another maid. You know how that goes, right? Someone new comes and things get lively for a while. All the excitement has gotten to me, that's all. Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason. So, what family does the little lady come from?
Oh, I don't know actually.
You don't know?
I was gonna ask her, but I missed my chance. Father has returned home, and I can't speak to Mother.
I see. She's got your eye, has she?
Yeah, she has.
But the truth is, you're more than just interested in her, are you not?
What? No, I... This voice you have for the priest is disturbing me.
Oh, it's because I accidentally hit alt. Got it.
Well, I should be getting home now.
Wait, say the first line.
You truly do enjoy tormenting me. Well, I should be getting home now.
I do enjoy tormenting you well, yes. No!
Yes.
Make certain you find out where she's from. If you're genuinely interested, it's your responsibility to determine if she's actually suitable for you.
excuse me. It doesn't matter if she's from an esteemed family or not. No! I'm not in love with her. I'm just interested. This isn't love. No! It couldn't be.
It's a Carly song.
This is me we're talking about. Besides, I hardly even know her.
Young sire, blessed young sire, alms for the poor.
It's the same beggar as before. I don't think he's moved since then. But he looks skinnier than last time. He's going to have trouble making it through the summer. I should give him something while I still have the chance.
Alms for the poor, have mercy.
Sorry, but this is all I have to give you.
Thank you very much. Blessings upon you.
A single penny.
May the Lord bless your soul, young sire.
Thanks. I feel bad for him, but that's just the way of the world.
Wow.
This Mel is kind of shitty.
Mel sucks.
I kind of hate
Mel sucks. He's got some real privilege issues. Dropping 1 penny for the beggar. Trying to fuck what seems like a string of maids that work in his house.
He's trying to fuck the maid.
Definitely this one, but it sounds like there might be others. And has this weird thing going on with his younger sister.
Okay, so you agree.
What? Yeah, of course I agree. There's definitely something going on.
Farewell! The skies are really clear.
The sun shone fiercely down on the town that day. As was characteristic of the area, cloudy days and rain were frequent during this season, but the sun almost always took the stage the day after a storm. The cathedral standing tall in the center of town, the stone-paved streets clacking with the pleasant sound of footsteps, the people peering out from beneath awnings to look up at the sky. In Mel's eyes, it was as if they were all blessed by a divine light. However, not everyone living in the same land was equally blessed. In fact, the blessed were far outnumbered by the forsaken, even if their time would later come to be referred to as the Golden Age. Elsewhere, back at the mansion, Nellie was causing trouble for the Abigails. On a whim, she had decided to redecorate her bedchamber, so she gathered the maids and put them to work, shouting orders and demands and complaints.
Leave the Abigails alone!
And she had not summoned not only her personal servants, but others as well, including the white-haired girl.
No, not like that. How many times must I tell you? The tapestry goes by the door, and I don't like the carpet's pattern. Is there anything else we can change it with? Hey, who put this ugly vase here?
Nellie appeared to be rather irritated, and it was the servants who bore the brunt of her frustration. Though if they found this similarly vexing, none of them showed it. She was a girl who spoke her mind, a trait particular to that time in history. Women of the Golden Age were so vivacious, in fact, that it inspired parody and satire in foreign countries. But no matter how hands-off her parents were, had Nellie been born a generation earlier or a generation later, she likely would not have been able to act so free-spirited. That day, however, Nellie did not seem to be her usual self. Though she always spoke her mind, it rarely went beyond being childishly adorable. It was unusual to see her in such a foul mood. Not even a smile on her face.
Ugh, get rid of all of it. The carpet, the chair, the desk, it's all so ugly. Don't we have anything better? If we don't, then order it. Have it made. You can do that much, can't you? Hurry up and replace them.
Am I allowed to call her the C word? Probably not.
Tati, can you weigh in?
I don't think Tati's here anymore.
Yeah.
I have one viewer, and it's
Zoe Trent.
It's Zoe Trent.
Zoe Trent, do you know, are we allowed to say the C word on Twitch?
next Tuesday.
Yeah, I agree. God, doing the priest's voice, rough for my chest.
You don't have to make that voice.
Yeah, probably shouldn't anymore. Anyway.
Having only arrived that morning, the white-haired girl was unsure of what she was supposed to be doing, caught in the middle of a flurry of maids and furniture and fabric. She chased frantically, scrambling Abigails with her eyes, and made attempts to help, but not being familiar with the work, she only ended up getting in their way. She probably felt that everyone would be better off with her not in the room. So when the maids ordered to get new furniture made their way out of Nellie's room, she attempted to follow them.
You hold on a second. Yes, you, with the white hair.
However, Nellie stopped her before she could take her leave.
Do you like my new hairdo?
Yeah.
This should be like my iconic look.
It's a very X-Men look right here.
I do like the X-Men. Yeah, these are the new tranny bangs. But you probably can't say tranny.
Definitely can't. Oh, it's like Zoe. Got it. Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Should we? Yeah, I'll just call you Zoe. You're just Zoe. Oh, I could do a V for Vendetta as well. Look at that. I'm a fucking innovator. Just saying.
Trendsetter.
I'm the white-haired girl. What?
The white-haired girl turned back, bewildered, to find Nellie smiling at her. The corners of her mouth turned up into a self-assured grin.
Oh, this doesn't sound good.
There was no trace of timidity or uncertainty in her demeanor. Her flaxen eyes seemed like they would look nice under the light of the sun. Almost the exact opposite of the white-haired girl.
I wanted to talk to you, actually. But Mother was never was one to share. I asked her to trade maids, but she wouldn't have it.
Trade? You mean for...
Which is why I decided to completely redecorate my room, because then I would need some extra hands.
But why?
Because Mother and Father refused to tell me anything. Why is that? Who are you exactly? Where did you come from?
Tell me. Oh,
What
that's...
house are you from? Why can't you tell me? If we took you in, you must be from a fairly decent family. As a member of the Rhodes family, I have a right to know. Do I not? You can't expect me to welcome a girl into my home who won't even tell me where she came from. I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen you at any parties.
I came from another country.
Another country? What country?
Somewhere very, very far away.
The land of the dead. Oh? North of here? East? West? South? South? Southwest? North? Northwest? Where?
South. It's south of here.
Good guess, though. Got it in one.
West?
West?
I crossed the sea to get here, which is why we have never met before.
Yeah, the river between the underworld and here. How far did you have to travel then? How many times did the sun rise and how many stormy nights did you face?
Innumerable days and nights we sailed, heading ever further north.
So tell me.
Lady Nellie. What? That is a most wonderful painting.
She just tried to brush me off. I won't let her get away with that easy. Painting? It's in my room, so of course it's wonderful.
But that one's especially so. You're both so adorable, you, Lady Nellie, and Lord Mel. How old were you when it was painted?
Huh? Ah, that painting. Goodness, yes. You have a good eye for art. It is magnificent, isn't it? That was done when I was 4 and Mel was 7. You see how we're standing next to each other, holding hands? I was too young to remember it very well, but Mel looks like he was really embarrassed. Look at this fat boy.
This is a terrible painting. This is a god-awful painting. It looks like it was painted with cum.
Is that would that be a god-awful painting? I'd love to be a god-awful painting someday.
That would be a sinner's painting.
I'd love to be a sinner's painting someday.
Why is this it's like blotchy and...
Because we already
cum
have
would be better.
I agree. But anyway, I think we've got the one layer of already the painterly background to begin with. So it's a painting within that painterly background. So we're getting multiple layers of abstraction here, which is why it's pretty far from what you would expect a painting from that time to look like.
Is this like post-Renaissance? Maybe like
Yeah, it's like right after the Renaissance.
Cubism.
Cubism is a little bit. But standing there like statues makes for a boring painting.
Nellie explained brightly. Having completely forgotten she was pressed up against the white-haired girl, she did a little twirl, stopping to
Wait,
face the
pressed up against? She's
Hey
pressed
now.
up against...
Hey now.
Though many paintings lined the walls of her room, Nellie was most fond of the one of her and her brother. Two darling siblings standing side by side, the older brother smiling kindly, and the younger sister sweetly tilting her head, her cheeks the color of fresh-picked apples. It was like the very embodiment of their happiness. A painting lays its subjects bare, you know, fortune and misfortune, happiness and sorrow, enshrined on canvas for all to see. And this reflection is not merely limited to the point in time it was made, either. Did you know, Master, that paintings are alive? They are drawn with a brush over an extended stretch of time, unlike photographs, which capture a singular moment. The two have their own individual merits, but a photograph is still, while a painting lives. Portraits reveal both the past and the present state of those they depict.
Mel and I have always been close. I would sing songs for him, and he would teach me about all sorts of things. He's so smart. Nowadays, Mel hardly even goes on walks with me, making excuses like I'm an adult now. But we used to spend a lot of time playing together in the rose garden.
I see.
The white-haired girl normally had difficulty smiling, but her lips naturally curled upward as Nellie reminisced.
Look at what more positive response Nellie is getting from the white-haired girl than Mel did. Any thoughts?
Is this gonna become a lesbian romance?
Sounds like
Mayhaps?
a little gay. Sounds just a bit gay.
The vision of the two happy siblings had probably swelled up in her mind, and I imagine there was a faint trace of envy in her heart as well.
Lady Nellie, you love Lord Mel quite deeply, I see.
Yes, of course I do. Mel's smart, and he's studious, and he's incredibly kind. For my birthday, he gave me this wonderful rose necklace. The jewelry shop he got it from is famous because even the royal family makes commissions from their workshop. So we had to have ordered it months in advance, just for me. He's a prince.
Oh.
He's pretty charming, wouldn't you say?
That's why I call him my prince. But you know what? Mel is a terrible dancer. And he still hasn't gotten his feet on the ground yet. And he's so bad at interacting with girls. So there's no one else who would say that about him.
He is quite the gentleman. I assumed women would be drawn to him.
Gentlemen, have you met Mel already?
This morning, briefly.
That reminds me. Mel seemed to know about her too. Huh.
Can you turn it down a little? I feel like we're getting some feedback loops.
What do you think about Mel?
As I said, he is a gentleman.
That's not what I mean. Don't think I'll let you get away with putting any funny ideas in his head.
What?
Mel is too trusting. He's pure of heart, so I won't stand for you trying to take advantage of it.
I would never.
So you say, but you actually want to get close to him.
I wouldn't dream of it, Lady Nellie. He's a man far beyond my reach.
You aren't planning on doing anything, are you?
Not at all.
And you don't have any romantic feelings for him, do you?
What?
Well, do you?
I have no romantic feelings for him, Lady Nellie.
And you won't develop any?
I will not!
And with that, Nellie gave a wide, satisfied grin. Even though one has no way of knowing how another truly feels, or how they might in the future.
Huh. You wouldn't, would you? Now that I think about it, there are plenty of other boys. You getting together with Mel is downright absurd.
Indeed.
But anyway, back to what we were talking about earlier. Your family. I almost forgot.
You
You haven't told me exactly where you came from, or anything about your,
Lady Nellie, I've brought a new carpet. Just look at the embroidery. Thank you for saying what we're all thinking, Zoe. The work of a true artisan. I'm simply in love with it.
Yeah, also look at Nellie's little expression.
Nellie's pissed. Nellie is very... See you next Tuesday. Surely you will find it to your liking as well.
Wow, you're right. That's a Florentine stitch, isn't it? I wonder whether someone mimicked the style, or if it was imported.
You can't
Either
deny...
way, a great find. Let's hurry up and get it laid out. Oof. Oh, and we'll have to see how the colors go with everything else. We have to finish redecorating quickly so I can show Mel. He'll be so surprised. What wonderful taste you have, Nellie.
When the other Abigails returned, so too did the bustle within Nellie's room. As the white-haired girl watched, a faint smile crossed her lips. Perhaps it was from relief, having escaped Nellie's inquisition. Or perhaps...
Nellie, I'm back.
Did you eat something you're not supposed to, dearest Mel? You're unusually cheerful.
Drugs. I'm the same as always. Anyway.
Never mind that, dearest Mel. Take a look at my room. I redecorated today.
So that's what you've been doing, hiding away in the house all day, Nellie?
How's that any different from what you were doing? You were in the church all day.
I guess. I will look at your room, I promise, but first, do you know where the new maid is?
Damn. One-track mind.
He's trying to get his dick wet. Oh, you can't
both-
say that. You can't say that.
They're both pretty awful. I think you can say dick. We've said fuck a billion times.
You can say fuck.
But you don't think you can say dick?
I think you can say dick. I don't know if you can say you're trying to get your dick wet, though. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Now, don't get any strange ideas. I just haven't yet had the chance to introduce myself, and I thought I should, as a member of the family.
Wow, he's about to get caught in a lie. She already knows they've met. Except you have, and I know it.
Being the eldest son, it would be shameful if she were to pass me in the halls and not even knowing who I am, so...
Don't ask me.
What? But you were in the house all day!
She attends a mother, so why would I know where she is? Though she did help redecorate my room.
You made her help? That's work for the men servants. There was no reason to make the maids do it.
Oh, so you're saying I should invite a bunch of men into my room?
She's good. I go into your room all the time, Nellie, and you were in my bedchamber this morning.
Only one man is allowed in my bedroom, dearest Mel, and that is you. So unless you become a servant, which I will not stand for, I will not ask any of them for help.
Oh, Nellie, you ought to be a little more...
A little more what? If you're gonna lecture me, I won't hear it.
What am I going to do with you, my little lady?
What? Why are you looking at me like that? We talked about you, dearest Mel. And I'm not going to tell you what she said.
About me? But what did she say? Please, Nellie.
She said she has no romantic interest in you.
What? Why did that even come up?
Because we're both girls. We talk about things like that, what kind of boys we like, and who's the most handsome. Why do you look so downtrodden, dearest Mel? You look like a sad little boy who can't get his crush to notice him. That face is unbecoming of a Prince, Mel. Are you interested in her? That's strange. You haven't even met.
I am not. It's just depressing to find out that someone you've never even met doesn't like you. I can't read what you're saying, though. But, you know, for all of you listeners at home, Zoe is suggesting the unthinkable between these two siblings.
The unthinkable. Something Peril was openly talking about at the top of this episode. Just FYI, y'all.
Oh, you're not?
No, the game is.
Oh, the game is.
It's not Zoe, it's the game.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying at the top of the episode.
And I didn't
The game
disagree
forces
with
you to ship them.
I didn't disagree with you. I was just saying that you, in fact, are shipping them. And now I've joined you in this ship because the game is requiring it of
We're
me.
just ships in the night.
Yeah.
She is having a total conniption about her bro and the white chick.
I don't know that we've met anyone who's not white yet.
Okay, but
This is like 16.
white-haired girl is like white,
Europe and
see-through, like transparent, like vampire.
Translucent, yeah.
She's
fully drained of color. Alright, shall we? Call it, or do you want to keep going with this?
Let's give it 5 more minutes.
Okay. You're the white-haired girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm going to make my move, I must do it so soon. I don't have much time.
Damn, she's making plots.
The master of the house isn't around, so next in line would be him. That painting. We go back to that damn painting, I swear to God. We looked at that thing for too long. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna end here then. This is a good spot to stop.
I guess we should save it.
Let's, yeah, let's save it. Great. Just exit, really. Right?
Oh, I was just looking at this. Oh,
We're in the Slumbering Fables now. We've played for...
no, that's the time. I was
it
like,
is right now.
we haven't played for 20 hours. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, yeah, it's the end of the stream.
It's It's been nice chatting with you, Zoe. Good to meet you on the internet. I'm Alina. Hope to meet you IRL sometime.
I want Zoe to come to karaoke.
A to Z. Come to karaoke.
Come to karaoke. Yeah, Zoe, if you ever want to stream with me or something, that'd be really fun. It is too cold. That is very true.
That's fair. That's fair. Reasonable. Awesome.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
It's
stop
been swell.
recording.
See y'all.